Yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Zhawdyyy here, back in the cut. You know what it is. So today I'm going to be explaining to y'all how I am and will become a profitable trader in 2023. So first, I just want to start off with you can use a bunch of trading platforms. You can use E-Trade, TD Ameritrade, TradingView, Webull. In my opinion, Webull is my favorite. You can, if you don't have 25,000 to start with, you can use a cash account, and in the cash account you can do as many trades as you want, other than like places like Robinhood and Thinkorswim. If you don't have a margin account, you can only do a certain amount per week. I think it's 3 per 5 trading days. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump right in. I don't want to waste y'all's time. The first thing I do is I always have a tab open for my VIX chart. Put the VIX chart at 5 minutes. It is the volume index. Use the dollar, the US dollar. I usually just keep this on watch. So if we see a big spike down in the VIX chart, then that could mean stocks are going to go up, and vice versa. If we see a big push up, then we could see stocks going down. That's just how it works. It's what it is, and I don't use it to get in and out of trades. I just use it as important window on a separate monitor to watch. Another thing I'll do is I have a main chart, one big chart. It does have my indicators, my VP 40 at 70. I got my EMAs 9, 21, 200, and I also use VWAP. I like to keep things nice and simple. When I'm looking for trends, I use day chart and work down to the 4 hour and then to the 5 minute. Sometimes use the 15 and the 10 minute. Just really how I'm feeling. Today is Friday, January 27th, I believe, and we did have a pretty good day in the market. I do not trade on Fridays. That's my day off. I tend to find a day off that I usually do. I heard Tesla got a huge push today. Let's go ahead and check that out. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. It's big time right there. 5 minute chart. But yeah, so I have my main chart here, and this is when I'm like in a trade already, and I want to watch, and this helps me decide if I'm gonna stay in or I'm not, and also helps me find different trends and stuff. Another thing is I have my multi-chart 1, which has my SPX, my SPY, my QQQ, and my Apple. These two go together. For the most part, they go together, and these two work together. I also do another multi-chart 2. I have Tesla, Google, Microsoft, Netflix. These are my main, I would say, 6 to 7 stocks. I don't trade XPX. I just use it to watch. And yeah, so these 7 are my main ones I trade. So I always keep them on watch. I got them on different monitors, but for now I'm making this video on one. So yeah, that's what I have while I'm trading, when my day starts. I also have my active trade section, which is this is where, okay, I'm about to get in a trade. I have my watch list down here. I got my positions, my orders, and then I got my order entry. I also got my active trade. So if I want to buy this option, I click on it, come down here, buy it ask, sell it bid. Change the contract. So do I want to buy 5? Do I want to buy 10? This is what it is. A lot of people will be more relatable. I'm not a multi-figure trader. I don't trade with 50, 70, 100K. A few thousand will get the job done. And I'm new to this. I'm 19 years old, but I have seen a bunch of gains and a bunch of profit, well over 50% even. So as a trader, that's the biggest thing. People they're like, oh, my strategy is only 65%. Well, 65% is good. That's profit right there. It's not going to happen overnight, but it is what it is. So you got to get better. You always got to get better. That's why I like trading. So let's go ahead and clear all this. And I'm going to go over a main thing that I do to create my watch list. So watch list is a big part of my day. The more time you spend after hours grinding your charts, the better your trades are going to be and the more precise. Always follow your rules. Don't go over your risk. Manage your capital. You've heard all of it before. So the first thing that I want to get started is, if I'm looking to trade, so say we didn't even come into Friday. Okay, if I'm looking to trade, this is my first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to go and I'm going to mark the high of day of the previous day, and I'm going to go ahead and mark, this big bottom right here, probably right about there, and the low of day. And then I look at pre-market. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this VP off real quick. Then I look at pre-market. So I'm gonna run a fib from the top here to about the bottom here, and you can see this is, it's a little off. We did have a play here. You could have made a play here. Yeah, the fib is not exactly perfect. We got a nice play here, a really nice play here actually. But yeah, so sometimes I run my fibs intraday. Sometimes I just take them out and go to the 4 hour and I look for a trend. We're not trending today, which I did call this out yesterday. I said if we get above 405 and we base above. Ooh, hold on a minute. Okay, I did say if we get above 405 and we base above, which we did. I mean, we did run up to 408 today. Got rejected hard, but we also came back down to 405 and we're rejecting. So, are we gonna spike up this next coming week, or that is what it is. But yeah, that's what I do. Is I find my previous day high and low. I just cleared all my charts for lines and stuff. I'll go back in and get on it for like an hour or so, look at different charts and whatnot. But yeah, so let's go ahead and look at QQQ. Okay. Yeah, I got a bunch of lines and stuff going on here. But yeah, so that's my main part is finding my high and low of the previous day, then running a fib from pre-market high to pre-market low or vice versa. And usually I just like to trade off those lines if they look good. I don't try to force a trade. So saying that, let's go to like right here. Okay. So you see this trade, we came up to here, this yellow line, but we ran through it. I'm not going to try and force a trade and get inputs. Why not? Because yeah, I could have had a nice play. I could have got my puts on that next candle. But also, we closed above, so we could have easily came down here, rejected this, and went up. It was just a delayed move. Also here, this is not a perfect play for me. See, like, it didn't nearly get VWAP. It almost did, but it did make its move. I like perfect plays, A+ setups. That's what I like to trade. So if you can see in this previous day, let me find the day we were just running off VWAP all day long. 9 EMA. Let's see. Okay, here. Early morning. Reject 9 EMA. We ran through it. Reject 9 EMA. Reject 9 EMA. Reject 9 EMA. Reject 9 EMA. All day long until we built a base above. And that's when I called out, hey, if we get above our 9 EMA plus this level right here, I'm going to get in calls. And I ended up getting in calls for like a 65% gain right here. That was massive. And I was very proud about that. That was a good A+ setup. And I went with it. I stuck with it. And it paid. It plays off. So the moral behind all of this is if you're going to trade, don't just hop in and out of trades. One, you're going to run out of buying power if you got a small capital. Two, if you're new to it, I would start with buying 1 to 2 contracts and try and get a 5-day green before scaling up. Also, if you don't have the capital yet to trade, you can get on Webull, and they have paper trading, fake money, real time. But that's my best advice for y'all. Just trying to get a video out to y'all. I'm gonna have more coming out this week. I'm gonna try to have 2 or 3 a week about trading. Just got done with a huge lift, so sorry about the voice if I sound a little tired or I'm going a little quick. But hope all's well. Yeah. So good luck in the future. I hope this helped. Zhawdyyy out, baby.